Would you like to connect with Rhiannon? This is part 2 of part 16 in my interactive series where you choose which energies you'd like to practice with. So go check out Rhiannon in the first part. Okay, now you know the timeline. We left off with all the original energies coming to aid Gaia, who separated all of the parts of herself to make the new realm. So Rhiannon is the goddess, aka middleman that I've been saying, created for the humans in Wales, or the families that have lost their children, and family members who have lost their children in unexpected ways. She says she also covers other family members as well, like partners, but you can see how this god job role came about when you see the roots of the original energy. So with the transfer that we talked about, where all the beings that were not the new humans that were huge amounts of energy were transferred over to the Fey realms made up of the original energy of Gaia. Remember the hybrids, the ones that were part human, part Fey? Let's say one was more human. During this shift, the child would completely disappear out of the family's arms. If it was a 50-50 child, at least maybe one family member would probably go with them. But this wasn't always the case. And if you think about how genetics work and things like that, it's going to be different. They're going to pop out of nowhere and it's going to split up families. There are overlapping realms. So they overlap the Fey realms and our realms, and they meet halfway energetically. So some families built places in those places if they got lucky. But for the ones that didn't get lucky, Rhiannon's original energy was helping with this process. She had 3 things to try, and these things were only for the Fey parents. Her first suggestion for beings who have enough energy to send parts of themselves, to send a piece into the family that is their family that is more human, and basically be born into a baby. Or a nearby family that comes to see that family all the time, another baby. Number 2, send a piece of yourself to observe and watch over the children within plants and animals and the cloud realms while they're sleeping, or even maybe having visions. Number 3, which was actually the most popular and successful. Parts of them could become guides or parts of the teams of their partner, or both the partner and child. This was done with great hopes to possibly lead them to one of those overlapping areas and get the whole family together, at least in their home. This was an extremely traumatic time for these families. They were appearing and disappearing. So on the human side, you can imagine how horrible it was because they can't do anything about it. A lot of them started to fear the areas that were overlapped and avoided them. Rhiannon would like to help the people of today connect you with our history of the Fae, only if you're willing.